From the Lodge Mahal in beautiful Round Rock, Texas, welcome to Poker Night at the Lodge. My name is Slick Rick, along with my partner in crime, Skull Mike. And Skull, we want to first of all thank everybody for hanging out a little bit longer. We've trying to do some upgrades, and we're getting it all together.
Yeah, what's up, Rick? Happy Wednesday. 2-5, $1,000 cap, then match the stack, and boy, oh boy, is this game spicy tonight. Let's go around the table. Couple rookies. Seat 1 is Drake. Not too sure. Don't know much about Drake, but we will find out shortly. Seat 2 is Tyler. Roots for a bad football team in the Rams, but we'll see how he plays poker. All in Bastion in the 3 seat. We've seen him before under a different name. Lucas in the 4 seat. Jimmy in the 5 seat. Both of those guys are stream rookies. And the Red Mosquito in the 6th seat, a stream rookie, but not a rookie to the Lodge. I played with him for many, many years, and he's action. Seat 7 is Cash Money. He was on Monday. This is his 3rd or 4th time on stream, so he's looking to have a big night. Seat 8, one of our fan favorites that's been gone up in the Colleen area, taking care of some business. None other than Big Meech back with us in the 8th seat.
Big Meech!
And then Seat 9,
An
old friend who's been in the Austin area for about 20, 25 years. First time on stream, he's going to go by the Milkman tonight.
Because he always delivers.
First hand of the night's a doozy, little birdie told me, so let's just jump into it right now, Rick. First hand is
Red
a doozy.
Mosquito in the 6th seat, raises to 20. Over to Cash Money with the Gretzky's. Calls, Big Meech, of course, one of the kings of VPIP. He's obviously going to call, wearing a bunch of gear. Gave me a T-shirt and a hat. I love it. Thank you, Big Meech.
Yeah, I was rocking that hat earlier.
It looks nice.
Does look nice.
Good logo. Jen in the box. She is going to give us a 974 Seti Maggette for Cash Money.
Yeah, let's see.
Big bet from Cash Money with the Seti Maggette.
And not electing to slow play anything here. Fires out 35.
Just getting started, and the Red Mosquito just floating with 2 overs. Jen will give us a turn here. There's an ace, so that may get Red Mosquito in a little bit of trouble. Thinks he just hit it.
A little bit of trouble. How's a lot of bit of trouble sound?
Cash Money licking his chops.
Exactly. Just what the doctor ordered for Cash Money here.
I noticed he's still got the tattoo on his neck that he had on the other night.
Yeah. It wasn't a scratch off, wasn't a fake. It's the real deal, and so are a set of 9s.
Seti Maggette reaching for a lot of chips, a stack of green.
Always
335.
Always nice when you bank your set and there's an ace on the board. You're not worried about aces here really at all. Didn't get spicy enough pre-flop, so you have the Stone Cold Nutter Butters here with your set. And that's what happens when you get your fingers stuck in the cookie jar, floating a flop and banking top pair on the turn. It becomes expensive.
And Red Mosquito's going to come along. Cash Money looks at him and says, how can you come along there? I hope you don't have spades. Spade will bring everything to a halt, a non-board pairing spade. Let's see what happens here. 10 of hearts. Let's see what happens here with Red Mosquito. Does he still think his ace with a good kicker is good?
Interesting, because I was by the table on this first hand of the night.
He bets 400, he says.
Bets 400, and I'm a little confused here. I'm going to tell you why in just a second.
It's about all that Cash Money has behind.
No, he's shuffling some green.
Yeah, he's got a few more.
So the chip counts are right here on the first hand of the night. Just doing a little bit of Hollywood here. And there goes the all-in. Snap call from Mosquito. I thought Mosquito shows ace-10 here. Card reader's showing us ace-queen. And it is ace-queen, so I was just mistaken.
Yeah. Want to thank everybody for waiting a little bit tonight for us. And
Wimpy!
Wimpy's in the house. Hello from the Netherlands.
The stream has officially started when Wimpy gives his howdy.
Howdy, boys from the Netherlands. Sharon Barth, the Yoda of Chatsville, in the chat. Nick from Yuma, of course. We want to say that Racer Nerd, we got a note from Racer Nerd that his wife is taking him out tonight, so he's not going to be with us. There you see the lodge cam, the front half of the room. Cumulative winnings. Already cash money up 1,000. Big night, big Wednesday night, hump day.
Yeah,
in the lodge.
And it's match to stack, so I was actually running checks. So after that full double up there, 3 players have added on. So I'm anticipating that this game is going to rise quickly. Shout out to Jazzbo in the house as well. He wrote an excellent review on Poker Atlas, so thank you, Mr. Jazzbo.
A+, and if you've ever been to the lodge and you want to help us out, you can do it by going on Poker Atlas and giving us a good review, as Jazzbo did fine. Let's set the overtime number tonight. On or before 10:30. We need the number of likes to give us overtime. We're going to set it at 400.
Yeah, 400.
400 even.
It's 10:30. Everybody knows that. It's a 10:30 cutoff.
Shout out to Mark McGill in here early. I see our boy Wes, Bill, DJS, Dingle Dangle, the Water Boy, Dan G, Cheryl. So got the crew in the house. 146 currently watching. Smash that like early so we can raise those numbers. I know there's a lot on the docket tonight. Other shows, other movies, other sporting events, but we are happy that you are here with us. So smash that like and we can get more people in the chat.
Joke of the night tonight at 9:15 as usual. One if you like it, two if you don't. Everyone knows the rules. This one tonight, Tony Calzada sent it in to me. Tony. Lots of new players.
That's Zeta Man? That's Zeta Man.
It is Zeta Man.
Zeta Man. Do you tell the people once you pick the joke that
tonight is your night?
Yeah.
No.
You
I just
don't.
come in, I do it on feel. You know, I have to feel the audience, see what they're up to.
Interesting. Guess that keeps them guessing. They have to watch each and every stream then.
George, we understand that. We started a little late tonight. We apologize. 30 minutes late tonight, 27 minutes late. I'm sorry. We try to start on time. We've done a good job of that. And every now and then technology gets in the way. We apologize. We'll do our best. On to the next hand.
Zeta Man is in the building, so you know he's going to be watching, anticipating the 9:15. Jack 10-5 Rainbow Skittles.
Hello, Nakia.
We're supposed to monitor some things for the Wizard, Rick, so things we discussed about. We'll see if it's still taking place.
Learned earlier today that I'm on Nakia and the Poobah's flight going out to Vegas on the 6th early in the morning.
Yeah, and they want to be buddy-buddy, like right next door at 6 in the morning. I don't care
I'm
if it's
sleeping. They can sit next to me.
You know
I'm
what I do
glad.
on 6 a.m. flights on Southwest?
Sleep.
No, I put down the tray table.
Yeah.
Somebody, nice little person walks by down the aisle. Is this seat taken? Yeah, as a matter of fact, it is. My fiance's in the bathroom. Keep moving.
Wow, you're a seat stealer.
At 6 a.m., you damn right I am.
You're one of those seat stealers I've read about.
At 6 a.m.
Red Mosquito with the pair of jacks is going to take this one down. As long as he stays in. But
if
Drake.
Nakia wanted the seat, it's open. But, if Poobah comes down and says, oh, can I sit in that middle seat? No, excuse me, sir. I see about 4 rows back. There's plenty of seats. Take a hike.
Drake is going to make a bet. Red Mosquito is going to call with his top kicker and take it down. There's Skull Mike giving more checks to the table, bringing just stacks of green, stacks and stacks of green.
Yes. Carlo in the building. I saw Carlo tonight. I think he's out there in Slick's room mixing it up on the 1-3 tables. Run good, Mr. Carlo.
I do want to say that there's a couple things. The November 6th party, I think we were stopping to take reservations as of today. We've reached our 75, so if you're in, you're in. And I'm sorry if you wanted to be in and you couldn't.
We don't have a little waiting list out front like a club. We could have a bouncer.
As one leave, another can come in.
Yeah.
Well, Sharon Barth offered to be the person at the door checking off names, but I want Sharon to enjoy the party. But here, we'll figure it out. Pocket 5s for Big Meech. Big Slick for Drake. And Tyler with 10-9 suited. This table is action-wise. Look at Lucas. Nice hair in seat 4.
You're just jealous.
Also big slick. Raises it to 3 1/4. Got a new TV installed in the bunker. Loving life.
Upgrades, baby. Upgrades. I'd love to watch the that Sox-Stros game, but that was over quite early today. So
It was bad. 3-2 going back to Houston.
You guys are done.
Could be.
Lights out, just like the Bruins. I almost beat the Blackhawks last night. It was great. You know why it was great?
You gave shit to Nina.
That's exactly right. Nina hit the showers early. Said, night, Nina.
You put your finger in her face. You.
That's exactly what happened. I did not get lucky last night. So there you go. But can't get lucky.
It's worth the win.
Can't get lucky every night.
Drake calls with his big slick. 10-9 gets out of the way. So big slick versus big slick. Let's see if somebody can hit a flush here. Both with the one with the diamonds, one with the hearts, and it's going to be a chop as long as both stay in. Somebody might try to make a play
you
here.
know, a little early, a little premature. That's going to be a large bet. I don't think Drake's going to have to lay that down. Sometimes you got to put big slick to bed. So shout out to Lucas there for betting large, not afraid. C-betting. Has the range advantage, which also has the benefit of being in position, so puts the heat on Drake and takes it down with the same holding.
187 in the live chat on a Wednesday night Humpday edition of Poker Night at the Lodge. Lots to tell you about. Obviously, we just mentioned the party. Also, November 10th, I think we might have it in the stream and certainly in the information about this stream, the link to the Wounded Warrior Project folder that we've created. You can donate right to it. DQ is going to match up to $5,000 of our donations, and the Wounded Warrior Project is going to be the recipient on Wednesday, November 10th, when we have our Veterans Showcase, where only veterans will be playing on the stream. So we're excited. All proceeds that night for the project, the Wounded Warrior Project. Here comes the flop from Jen. 2 diamonds, Queen 10-5. If you want to send a joke to me, send it to slickrick@thelodgepokerclub.com. And I can read your joke on the air if it makes the cut, like I'm going to do tonight. 75 is the bet from Lucas. Check that from the Milkman. With a pair of 10s. Lucas with his diamonds makes the call. 4 clubs doesn't get there. Big Beach with his queen is in the lead right now. Lucas with his diamond, very aggressive. 280 is the bet.
Yeah, Lucas seems to be one for the fast lane here. Pair and the flush draw, though, rightfully so, getting after it here. Meech still in the lead, but cannot fade the river.
Yeah, if you go to the description, we'll do this every stream up until leading to the event. The description of the live stream tonight at the bottom, it says go to the Tiltify site to donate for our awesome veterans. There you go. Right there in the stream description.
Lucas putting Meech all in. I think Meech and Lucas have a little bit of history together up north, so we'll see if Meech able to get away. Meech not won the full top pair very often. Does get away, so good fold for Meech. Thought he might have been going to the reload, but gets away, saves half of his stack.
Got 81 already likes headed there. There you see the cumulative winnings. Speaking of cumulative winnings, let's give a big shout out to our good friend Lamperenzo.
Yes.
He's
of
having a
course.
run from God.
Lamborenzo, give him a follow. I was hoping to wait till we saw him in the chat, but we can give him props twice. He has been out in Vegas for a couple of weeks. He's probably going to be out there for,
20 more days,
about
he said.
50 days total, yeah. And he played the $1,500 Super Turbo Bounty Freeze Out, and I was following him throughout the night. He says, "Oh, I got another bounty. That's 4 bounties. Got my 5th bounty. Got my 6th bounty.
500 a shot.
I went to bed around midnight. I woke up, and then he's got another 8, 9 stories. Ended up getting all the way to the final table. Finished third for a smooth 90K.
Lamborenzo, and it's not just this tournament. It's every single tournament he enters. He runs deep.
He's running deep.
He's cashing every time and then hitting the craps table.
And then he's waking up early, too, and just firing another tournament. Or if he busts out in one tournament, he goes to the next casino, enters another tournament. So he is all in on the Vegas experience, and it is reaping the benefits there.
I've never seen a tournament run like this. Are they playing the 7-deuce game? Because All In Bastain is in with 7-deuce offsuit. Queen 9-4. Open ender. Actually, a pair of 9s for Milkman.
Sharon, his hat says rolled jacks. Rolled jacks is what it says on his hat.
All Bastion. All In Bastion is bet 250. Milkman calls 5 of diamonds. Milkman is going to win this hand as long as he stays in. Let's see. An all in. Just
wow.
What is happening here?
I forgot to mention, Rick, and I forgot to mention to everybody, we are playing the 7-deuce game tonight.
That's what I thought. That's why I asked you.
7-deuce game. Yeah, sorry. Ears were a little bit shut there. 25 a player. So it's 25 from each player if the 7-deuce gets through. And All In Bastion here, going for that little bounty, going for the extra reward, not afraid. Let's see if the Milkman can sniff this out. Otherwise, it's $25 from every player. Don't think Milkman's going to make this call, although he does have a couple extra bullets. So maybe he doesn't want to be punked or bluffed on stream, but this is a tough spot for him. $620 to call, only with a 9 and a mediocre kicker. Take all the time you need, Mr. Milkman, but Milkman going back and forth. Call or fold? Call or fold? Think he's leaning on the calls. Got the chips in his hand. Makes the call. A great call indeed. All In Bastion drawing dead. Milkman sniffs it out. It was a good effort. And that's why we played the 7-deuce game, Ricky.
What a call.
Speaking of, I see you moving things around, like not very neat. All over the place.
I'm trying to get neat in the hair.
Why don't you look what's in the fridge there? Get neat with
Ooh,
that.
Nice. Sandwich. Payoff.
Should I fix you some sandwiches?
There you go.
All square.
Mikey.
And I'm not pulling no Ruth Hall Ruthless getting you a sandwich from 3 days ago. Shout out to Ruth. That's fresh.
I love it. Nick from Yuma says risk your whole stack for 8 times $25, $200. That's what the 7-deuce does. But the Milkman, that was a tough call there. Actually,
Sometimes it's not about the dollar amount. It's about the pride, Mayor. It's about getting it through with 7 high like a boss. But that time, not so much.
Yeah, but getting back to Lamborenzo, he's such a great guy. He's a big supporter of our stream. Jenna the Puppet Girl is out there, and they must be just having the time of their life.
They seem to be having a good time. Lamborenzo posted a video at the table next over with Mr. Phil Hellmuth.
Yes, saw that.
And Lamborenzo was the one at the final table, not Mr. Hellmuth. So he was just waving like the queen. Says, I see you, Phil. I know you just won your 16th bracelet, but tonight it's my time. And boy, oh boy, was he close, finishing in 3rd place.
There you see the V-Pip. Big Meech, of course, is on top. Yeah, what a bink. And he was so close to getting a bracelet. How cool would that have been? Oh.
At least he comes away with a boatload of cash and the experience. So if that happens again, Got to be a little bit nervous, have some jitters at your first WSOP final table. But now you can check that off the list and come back and take it on that second go-around. Ace-Queen for the Milkman has to be feeling himself a little bit with a little bit of mojo after making that tough call with middle pair. Poker gods reward him with Ace-Queen off, raises it up to $50.
Red Mosquito calls. Big Meech calls. 4 players to a flop. Jen will give us a flop right here. Queen 3 Jack. Pair of queens for the Milkman. Pair of jacks for Big Meech. And Squadouche for the other 2.
Milkman, as we know him as his real name, but he was saying he got the nickname Milkman from a couple buddies he used to play with in the area about 20 years ago, then playing a little home game. They named him the Milkman, and then whoever was hosting the game that night, the Milkman, like the savage that he is, would go to that person's house and drop a little milk off on the doorstep in the morning.
Love it.
Then drive away, go to work, not even say anything, and then come back to that house later night to play poker.
Love it.
The Milkman.
Cumulative winnings. Milkman, speaking of which, up 1,100. Cash money, 977. Lucas, 935. Everybody else down, all in Bastion, is throwing the party right now. Just a dinner for 4. Steakhouse with some drinks, 1,100. Lamborenzo, he won 88 to 90,000. I thought it was 88, but it could be 90.
We'll call it. We round up.
We'll call it 90,000.
We'll round up.
And he did get back to his hotel and took the ultimate bad beat. I
saw that too. No water.
No water at the Rio?
Dirty.
Come on.
Why is he even staying at the Rio?
That is horrible.
Never stay at the Rio.
No offense to the Rio, but you got to have water, folks. If you're staying at a hotel, it's kind of required.
Well, we have always been talking about what happens when Vegas runs out of water. Maybe this is just the beginning.
Exactly. It was just sputtering. The faucet was just
sputtering.
That's
the worst.
Ugh.
You just expect like dirt or blood to come out after that happens. You don't even want the water that's coming after that.
That's crazy. Ugh, no running water or drinking water. I didn't hear about the drinking water. I didn't know about the running water. Nick from Emo. Let's hope it's just the Rio, not the where we're staying. By the way, we're going to be on the 51st floor, 2-bedroom suite. Skull Mike and I. Loving life, living the life. Never stayed in a suite like that. Stayed in suites before, but not like that. It's going to be fun. So Jimmy with Pocket Force folds, and Tyler with Big Slick makes it 300. Cash money with Dos Hermanos is seeing what he's going to do. Always tough to play are the jacks. We saw Ren fold on last Saturday night. He had pocket jacks and folded to an all-in call situation. Fish and DQ.
300 here, I think you got a peel. Folding the jacks here would be a little nitty, even though there's a 3-bet in front of you.
Oh, I thought, Nick, no, it was no running water from the sink. So, don't know if it was just his room or the whole place, but.
DQ says there's plenty of water at Planet Hollywood. You damn right, DQ.
I knew that.
Poker for a living back from his travels back in Pennsylvania. Thank you, Fish, for having another splendid week and a half here down in Round Rock.
Can't always win 40,000 in 10 days, but he did well. Good man. 8-6 deuce, couple of spades. Was on the stream 3 or 4 times.
Yeah, he gets his money's worth when he's come down there. He's earned it. He's a first ballot Hall of Famer. Couple first ballot Hall of Famers in the chat right now. Take a bow, pat yourself on the back. You know who you are.
Wes says, Skull Mike, if Slick goes missing, check the roof first. Oh, hangover. I love that.
No. If Slick Rick goes missing, we're not going to look for him. We're just going to continue to party. He'll find his way home eventually.
I probably could. Probably could find my way. Tyler, 350 to call with Big Slick wearing his Rams jersey.
If he went missing, I'd probably check Pizza Rock first.
Pizza Rock.
Probably just post up at Pizza Rock. He'd come in disheveled with his hair all messy. Probably no goatee. Tommy Bahama shirt ripped to shreds.
I can't wait to. We land Saturday morning at 7:15. You're going to be just getting to bed. I'm going to be knocking on the door. Let me in, damn it! Let me put my bags down.
Yeah, I'm going to tell you to go check in at the front. Your name's on. Your name's on the room. Show them your ID. Get your own key and leave me the fuck alone.
263 of you in the live chat here on a Wednesday night. Joke of the night coming up in about 25 minutes. One if you like it, two if you don't. Everyone knows the rules. Got a big game tonight. Cash Money, Lucas, Milkman, Jimmy, Tyler, Big Beach, Drake, Red Mosquito, and all in Bastion. There you see the Lodge Mahal. Beautiful Lodge Mahal. I see Rosa over there.
Yeah, Rosa's having
Playing.
a good time. Was playing with her a little earlier.
Oh, and going to have some exciting news. Can't really announce it for sure yet, but we can't tell you there's going to be a big tournament in November.
We can announce it. I got the green light.
All right.
So speaking of which, let's just get after it. It's going to be a 500K guaranteed tournament, and it's going to be over the Thanksgiving weekend. We're going to have flights starting on the Tuesday before Thanksgiving. The Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday, there's going to be all day 1A flights, and there's going to be 8 of them total.
With our friends
Rounders
in San Antonio.
Correct. So it's going to be a Rounders and Lodge. We're calling it the I-35 Cup. And then we're going to play down to 9 players
At each
club. And then day 2 is going to be on Sunday. And on Monday for the final table, well, we will come back. We'll have final 2 tables. There will be 18 players total on Monday. 9 from Rounders and 9 from the Lodge, and we'll play down until the winner on Monday.
Under the lights.
That's right,
on
here
the stream
at the Lodge, and we will be talking about this tournament pretty much every stream till then. So we only have about a couple weeks away. It was just decided and finalized yesterday. So buckle up, tell a friend, wake up grandma, and get to Rounders or the Lodge for that tournament. 500K guaranteed. And Jimmy, our boy over here, getting after it. This 7-deuce game
It's juiced it up.
piqued the players' interest, but players are zigging when they should be zagging here. Putting 7-2 into monsters. Big Slick and Ace Jack.
Real Nacho Salad says, thanks, Mike, because Rick would have spilled the beans in 30 seconds anyway.
Yeah,
Nacho Salad knows me.
100%. Yeah, I'm surprised you even waited that long.
A Rounders, Lodge Mahal
Collaboration.
joint venture.
I-35 Cup. I bet you somebody from the Lodge is going to take down that tournament. I'd say DQ, but he doesn't play tournaments. He leaves that up to the real players, as he says. Max Payne in tournaments for sure. I got my money on the Lodge.
The odds of 5 or more Lodge qualifiers at the final table are good right now. 5 or more will be from the Lodge. I'm calling it right now at the final table.
I like that bet.
Ace King versus Ace Jack.
God, we should take bets on that. That would just be fantastic.
1,500. Slightly illegal, but fantastic nonetheless. Ace King suited versus Ace Jack suited for a lot of money. There's the Jack. Ooh. 3 kings, though.
Meech.
On account for.
Meech getting a
Spade
little bit
draw. Adds
little
more.
money back. Extra sweat here. And he's the
Oh, the spade.
Backdoor, runner, and Meech reaching for chips.
Is there?
Okay, I'm reloaded.
I'm sorry. Is there a more cool guy than Big Meech? I don't think there is. He is the definition of cool cat.
Meech looks like one of those guys who's pretty, threatening. You'd be scared of. Maybe he does some security. He's a bouncer. Maybe he's a heavyweight boxing champion. But he's just the nicest dude around.
He's the nicest kid.
Nicest dude. Always a pleasure when he graces us with his presence. I know he's been busy, working multiple jobs, has a family, but we hope for a little bit of better run good for him.
Yeah.
But he was behind, initially, so I guess the poker gods just a little bit of justice for Lucas, but dirty, dirty backdoor, turn river, nut flush.
The great thing about that Thanksgiving tournament is, Friday, biggest shopping day of the year, day after Thanksgiving, is like, now you have an excuse, honey, go shopping. Or if you're the wife in the family, you'd say, honey, go shopping, and I'm going to go play poker. Whatever.
Nakia is saying it's a $600 buy-in,
Yes.
but I was about 95% sure it's a $500 buy-in.
Nope, 600.
That's what
I heard.
Okay, so I guess
We'll get the exact, but
we'll
she's
call
saying it.
Yeah, she lives with Poobah, so
Yeah,
that makes sense.
she does live with Poobah.
Thought it was 5, but we'll go with 6.
Poker for a Living says, my money is the entire final table will be lodge players. Wow.
That's
Calling you shot.
That's a little ridiculous. That's not going to happen. I'll take that bet, Fish. Thank you.
Coach Summers, good to see you in the chat. 200 all in Bastion with pocket sixes. Cash Money gets rid of it. Big Meech says, I've got Queen 8 suited. He's going to call, and I believe he's got money coming behind him.
Does.
Calls the 200.
Nice to have a little big screen in the bunker.
Yeah.
Very
fun.
nice.
I have to redo all the wiring here in a minute after the show. Jen gives a flop, 7-4-3 Skittles. Good flop for sixes. All in Bastion is very aggressive. 300, he says.
Nice board there for a pair of sixes. In position. Betts takes it down.
Fig Nuts is in the house. How are you, Fig Nuts? 293 in the live chat. We had a nice Monday stream after a little bit of delay, but turned out really nice. Of course, our Saturday stream was insane. If you have not seen that Saturday stream with DQ and the Fish and Ren, and do yourself a favor, at least go and rewatch the first hour and 20 minutes of Saturday's stream. You will be amazed at some of the things you saw. Some of the most exciting hands we've ever had. And Mixon was unfortunately in nearly every one of them. Nick mixing it up with the great brisket. Still full from that brisket. All in Bastion calls 25. Red Mosquito calls with ace-7 offsuit. Cash Money comes along, and Big Meech, who made the straddle, it's on him now, says, I'm going to just check it.
Big Meech stuck a little bit now, so he might open up his game.
9-9-10 trips for cash, 2 pair for Big Meech. Big Meech not in good shape here. Diamond draw again for All in Bastion.
Cash Money. Trip 9s, not a set of 9s this time, but trip 9s just as good. And he likes the Hollywood a little bit. You see him taking his time.
Fast becoming a fan favorite on the streams. Queen of Hearts.
Now open-ended. Checks again. Checks around, it looks
Jack
like.
here would be disastrous for Big Meech. There's a heart. Cash is going to win as long as he stays in.
He's going nowhere, hoping somebody bluffs at this pot. Trying to induce a bet, but everybody checks behind. And Cash Money only taking down about 400 on that pot. He brought you the coin. Yeah.
Thank you. Very nice.
His name's Jimmy. And he dropped off those coins for us.
Very nice. Another gift from Jimmy B, who gave us a nice coin from the Flamingo. It's an old one of those silver coins you used to get out of the slot machine that had the silver insert. Those things aren't cheap.
She said it probably about, $20 worth of silver in that or so.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Mike's sounding much better. The eye looks decent. Going through some hell over there.
Feeling a little bit better today.
Yeah, Saturday night you sounded like crap. Monday night you sounded almost like crap, but tonight you sounded
Yesterday
a lot
I
better.
looked like shit. And today, I'm the man. Got a good night's sleep. Almost at 100%.
Yeah, Bobby, we got a lot of pros and cons with the change in the software with the cumulative winnings. Green if you're positive, red if you're negative. The only problem we heard is the red figures and numbers can't really see too well on a phone. I can see them on TV very well, but if you're watching from your phone, the red numbers are kind of hard to see. But nothing we can do about that. It is a software change, and anybody who's ever had a software change realizes you're kind of stuck with what they give you. 3 ways to a flop. King Jack 3.
Thank you, Fish, for that glowing review.
Yeah, didn't put that in your 5,000 word review.
He knows better than that. He can roast me in the chat. That's fair game. All roast welcome in the chat.
It's taken me 3 days to read Fish's review.
I
But
do need to see the
enjoy it.
sun a little bit. I'm too Casper white.
Yes.
But I had a skin cancer scare, so I'm afraid of the sun. So I got good reason for that. But I'm looking too pale, though.
Be careful.
Don't want to look like Westlake Matt. King of Hearts here on the turn. All in Bastion in the lead with his 2 pair. The Broadway gut shot for Lucas. Action on Lucas. Let's see if he tries to take a stab at this. All in Bastion will be going nowhere.
Yeah, DQ Wolfgang played on our stream a couple times. He played on when Poker Face Ash was in town.
Yes, we know all about Wolfgang Poker DQ. So any questions that you want
Straight for Lucas.
answered, you just message me directly, and I'll shoot you straight. Don't want to put people on blast over the airways. Unless, of course, it's Slicky Ricardo. Shout out to Brazil. We might have lost
They're started their show.
Our viewership in Brazil.
No, Brazil, they were just researching us so they can start their own poker show, Slicky Ricardo.
So they left us?
Now we've got to watch them and learn from them.
What a river card here for Lucas, and all in Bastion thinking about it, but I don't think he can call. Plenty of things now beat you.
Yeah. Four seat looks like an old
The
dealer
wizard-
who used to work here.
Yeah, I know who you're talking about,
Yeah.
not him.
I know, because he cut his hair recently.
Did he?
Yes.
Oh, I haven't seen him recently.
Yeah.
Wizard has raised the audio
Okay.
for preparation for Sunday.
Yes. Which,
So tell me what you think about
yeah.
that. If you might need to tweak it a little bit more, we'll see
Yeah.
how it goes.
Just a reminder, folks, there is no stream this Saturday. We're going to do a special Sunday matinee. We realize we're going up against NFL football, and you may not be able to watch it live. We hope you do. But if not, watch it on the archives. But we're doing a special stream because there's a group that has gotten with us, and we're going to see how we do. They're a group of businessmen that are going to be playing on Sunday. The stream will start at 2, go till 5 p.m., so 2 to 5 p.m. on Sunday. So there is no Saturday stream this week. Also, obviously, as you're planning your calendars, when we're in Vegas, obviously, no stream on Saturday the 6th or Monday the 8th. So there you go, folks. There's some calendar things that you can put in your phone. No Saturday stream this Saturday. It'll be a Sunday, 2 p.m. to 5 p.m. matinee. And then November 6th and November 8th, no shows because Skull Mike and I will be in Viva Las Wages. Lucas
What's
will
going
win.
on?
How you
Got
doing,
Mr. Our old security guard, Mr. Leibowitz here,
buddy?
watching and protecting.
Don't know a lot of the names yet for Sunday, but I'm sure there'll be some fun guys. Fignut says Rick's room is looking busy. It is.
Yeah, a bunch of business owners and people involved in the crypto market will be joining us on Sunday at 2 p.m. Be a 5-10 game uncapped. I've reached out to a couple of players, might fill with a couple of locals too. We'll wait and see. Just trying something different on Sunday should be exciting nonetheless.
420 says Phil Ivy's on the Hustler, but this is still my favorite stream. Thank you. Hey, we realize there's a lot going on tonight. 288 in the live chat. We're just going to do our thing, our little thing.
It's not tonight, right?
It's tomorrow and Friday, right?
Nope.
Yeah.
Close.
Or,
One of those
no,
days,
Friday
right?
and Saturday.
We don't need to discuss.
It's all right.
we
We're
don't
not
need
on
to discuss
Saturday.
that. Or Friday.
We're not worried. They do a good job. Ace Queen versus K9 Wolf. Drake in seat 1.
Nick from Yuma, helping fellow chatters. That's what the mayor does.
Shot 11. Or floor.
The Red Mosquito. The blood-sucking savage in the 6th seat. A good friend of mine. Happy to see him on the stream for the first time.
Is it his first time?
First time on stream.
Hard to believe that.
Maybe
he's
he
been on
made
before.
a brief appearance. I think it's the first time.
No, I bet he's been on. I'm willing to bet a sandwich on it.
Cash stream. Tournament does not.
No. I didn't say that. I think he's been on in one form or another. In our old show or our live stream, I don't know. Mosky has been on the Red Mosquito, I believe.
I'm not sure. If at most it's once, and it's one of our first one-off rare tournament streams. I need to know. Sandwich bet booked.
DQ with the
Should I fix you some sandwiches?
I'm gonna go ask him. I need to know this now.
DQ. I want to be there with you when you ask him. DQ with the $99 super chat. Breaking news: DQ has verbally confirmed that Chance Corneth. Well, Chance had already confirmed to me, but Chance Corneth, Justin Young, Matt Berkey, Lynn, and Brad Owen will be all attending the party. Chance will be bringing his World Series of Poker bracelet. Fantastic. So there you go. You see who's going to be there. Johnny Vibes will be there. Mariano will be there. Lots of who's who. DQ will be there. Who's who in the poker community. Yeah, Chance was one of my first RSVPs. He wants to be there. He just won a World Series of Poker bracelet, his third. Garza 512, 777 Super Chat. Slick Rick, it was a pleasure meeting you. Wish you, Mike, and Chatsville the best. I will be back to visit. Garza, it was fantastic to meet you. You're a gentleman and a scholar and a great fan of the show, and always fantastic with your generous super chat. So thank you, Garza 512. Best of luck to you.
I went out there and Mosky's not at the table, so I'll have to wait. His chips are there.
Okay. I was going to say, a
Chip-
little birdie.
No, his chips are there. He's stepped away.
Yes, Poobah will be there too. So people from the lodge, there's going to be a lot of people from the lodge. Josh will be there, Poobah, Nakia, Skull Mike, I. The ownership group will all be there.
Big Tony.
Big Tony.
So who knows if Cy will be there.
Si's on the list.
Probably best.
Mixing it up will be
Probably
there.
best that he doesn't go.
I have the list. I'll bring the list. It's 75
Bones will be
people
out
long.
there. E. McKenzie probably be out there.
Yeah, E.
Poker Traveler said he will be there. amongst others. Jake Stein. It's going to be a good time. And Nina asked me last night as the Islanders were whooping on the Cowboys, Blackhawks.
Thank you.
Mike, you want a beer? Can I get you anything? A glass of wine? Like the good fiance that she is? I said, no.
Like the good fiance she is.
I said, oh, Latrell Sprewell right there. Shout out to Latrell.
Choking PJ Carlissimo.
I said, no. I said, no booze. No alcohol until
Wow,
Till the
you're really going for it.
the Vegas trip. I get out there a night before you, so I'll probably be hungover on Saturday from drinking on Friday. But I'm taking a little 2 weeks off. It's not good to be chowing down on booze with a little bit of a cold. Dirty Dan in the building. Dirty will be there. Is he on the list? Did Dirty confirm with you? We can get him on. It's no problem, but I don't know. I don't think we have his info.
I believe I have everybody's.
you?
I've saved
Dirty
everybody's email.
Dirty, message me your Caesar Rewards number, and we'll get you on there. Very nice.
I believe he is, but I don't know everybody. There's 75 names. So I don't know them all.
Jimmy B, very nice to meet you as well today. Thank you for coming down, and thank you
Yes.
very much for those coins. Rick and I really appreciate that, and we'll hang on to it. So you are a nice gentleman and a scholar in my mind, and I'll be happy to see you anytime you're here at the lodge.
All in Bastion again with the 7 deuce, trying to get everybody to pay him $25. Let's see if he.
Nobody wants to fold to him here. Just a gut shot for
I think he
Jimmy.
can get this through now. Make a bet.
He might be a little gun shy after getting stacked the first time, but he's reaching for chips. Goes for 100 there. Looked to be a little bit. Oh, gets it through. Show it down. There you go. Ship it, everybody. 25 from each player. Yeah. So let us know, chat. We're working on some things because we want to raise the volume for certain streams. We tweaked it a little bit tonight, so Rick and I are going to zip our mouths shut for a little bit. And let us know if the table audio, if you can recognize that we've raised it a little bit. Of course, when I say that, everybody just shuts their mouths. We'll just kind of, we'll tune in when they start chatting. We'll just zip it.
Oh, next hand, joke of the night. Next hand, joke of the night. One if you like it, two if you don't. Everyone knows the rules. This one was sent in to me by Tony Calzada. Zeta Man.
Zeta Man.
Yeah, I think we'll turn it up another couple notches on Sunday because they really want to hear a lot of table talk on Sunday. Poker for a Living says you definitely can hear it, so there you go.
There you go. Yeah, that's good. It's tough a little bit here because the players aren't mic'd themselves, but we have mics around the table. But when you raise them, you also hear the rest of the room, and the room's quite big, and when it gets crowded, it can get quite noisy. But we're trying to dial in to find that perfect match. Top pair for Tyler here, top. Middle pair for Meech with a decent kicker in the king. Don't see Meech folding here. It's definitely going to peel at least. Only has 400 behind, so let's see how Meech navigates this turn. It could be costly unless he binks a king or an 8.
6 of spades.
No help. Only going to make Meech believe in his 8 even further here. Tyler's been quite quiet so far this evening, so got to give him a little bit of respect. 225, basically putting Meech to a decision for his entire stack here. And this is just a 6 spot to be in if you were in the 8 seat.
We need more streaming TVs. Can you tell Nick that we need more TVs on the stream?
Players want to see the stream,
Yeah,
see if they were bluffed.
I fixed it when I went out there.
An all-in from Big Meech.
Yeah, that's going to get snapped off from Tyler.
Just 108 more to Tyler.
It's a snap.
Calls. Big Meech has 4 outs. 2 kings, 2 8s remain for him. They're going to run it twice. Jen will give the first one. There's
Ooh.
a king. That goes to Meech.
Big time. Big river king for Beach there. Now he's just wishing he ran it once, but he'll be satisfied in the chop as he was way, way, way behind. No way he scoops here.
And the river for the next one is a 7, so Chop City. Okay, here's the joke of the night. One if you like it, two if you don't. Everyone knows the rules. Sent in by John Calzada. Old farmer Patty had a wife who nagged him unmercifully from morning till night. She was always complaining about something. The only time he got any relief was when he was outside plowing with his old mule to plant potatoes. Therefore, he plowed a lot. One day, when old Patty was out plowing, his wife brought him lunch to the field. He drove the old mule into the shade, sat down on a stump, and began to eat his lunch. Immediately, his wife began nagging him again. Complain, nag, it went on and on. All of a sudden, the old mule lashed out with both hind feet, caught her smack dab in the head, killed her on the spot. At the funeral, several days later, the minister noticed something rather odd. When a woman mourner would approach old Patty, he'd listen for a minute, then nod his head in agreement. But when a man approached him, he would listen for a minute, then shake his head in disagreement. This was so consistent, the minister decided to ask. So after the funeral, he went up to him. Old Patty said, well, when the woman came up, they said something about how nice my wife looked and how pretty her dress was. So I nodded my head in agreement. And what about the men, the minister asked. They wanted to know if the mule was for sale. There you go. One if you like it, two if you don't. Everyone knows the rules. That joke was sent in by Tony Calzada, Zeta Man, from our live chat.
I mean, Zeta Man can do no wrong in my book. It's not where I thought that joke was going. I thought the punchline would have to do something with plowing. Instead, it's about a mule who just murders
his wife.
Wives.
And they wanted to know if the mule was for sale. Heads up, Cash Money and Milkman.
That's just not.
You didn't even do this.
Yeah, that was respect for Zeta Man.
So, okay. Jack King, another 7 deuce opportunity for Milkman.
Joke wasn't that funny.
Isaac B says too long, gave it a 2. Nakia gives it a 1.
Kind of long.
Lots of 1s. John 420. 2 a little too long. I even cut it short a little. Dan G gives it a 2. Skull Mike 1.7. Can't do that. Got to throw that one out. Got to be a 1 or a 2.
No, that's a pro vote right there. If it's closer to a 2, that means it's no good. Not a full 2, but 1.7.
It's a mixed bag. Lots of 1s, lots of 2s. 344 in the live chat. There you see a picture of the lodge can, front half of our room, on a Wednesday night, having some fun. Got a PLO tournament going on to the right side of your screen.
It's too long. You start rushing it because you're afraid you're going to miss the next hand.
I have to. I know your attention span.
It's not just me.
I have a. In my mind, I have a clock.
A couple comments. Oh, Mark McGill. It was a bit long. Poker for a living. Too long. 420. 2. A little too long. Oh, Isaac B. 2. Too long.
All right, do you want me to read all the 1s? James, 1.
Is it just
Retire
me?
Outside, 1. Bard KC, 1. Strawman, 1. All right, you read all the 2s. I'll read all the 1s. Let's go. Stephen Reisman with a weak comment. Very weak. Weak delivery of a strong joke. That's weak sauce, Mr. Reisman.
Yeah, that's weak.
Come on, you can do better.
Steve has terrible deliveries on his jokes, too.
Steve is still upset that he found out the wedding is in Greece.
No. I got a call today. I got a call the next day from Steve. He says, so Greece, huh? We'll still go. So he's on board. He's on board. Look at this little Celtics-Knicks game going down to the wire, even though NBA's pretty garbage. 3-bet 125. All in Bastion here, not with the 7 deuce, but the 6 deuce. So perhaps he has mistaken that 6 for a 7, because we're not playing the 6 deuce game. And he's getting spicy here, connects with the deuce. Behind on the pair of 5s, and now Jimmy here open-ended. So Tyler might go bye-bye with what's currently the best hand here, but going to be tough to get rid of Jimmy as we check around. 8 of clubs here on the turn, changes nothing. 5 still in the lead.
Rob, I do. I'll tell that one day. But yeah, Poker for a Living says Slick Rick, poker players have the attention span of a... Wait, what were we talking about? That's actually pretty fun. Good one. Poker for a Living.
Jimmy fires out 175 here. I mean, all in Bastion here, raised this pot pre. Ends up just checking the flop. So I would have liked to seen a C-bet there, although that would not have got rid of Jimmy there. But you could have put more pressure on with a double barrel bet on the turn, but instead you elect to check flop and give Jimmy the opening there, and he takes it and takes down that pot with king high.
Bartman KC says, Rick, you do you. I love the jokes. Cheesier the better. Some love them cheesy. Retire Outside USA says, go Astros. I saw that. Congratulations, Astros. Game 5. It's not Game 7. Haven't won nothing yet.
Both those teams suck. Astros, trash. Bang on a trash can. Live in a trash can. Forget about them. Of course, the Red Sox. Nobody cares.
Lots of championships since 2004. Lots of championships.
Yeah, not more than the Yankees total, so suck on that.
Lots of championships.
Who knows what we're talking about, Derek? We don't know half the time. Sometimes it's poker. Sometimes it's nonsense. Sometimes it's a joke. Sometimes it's sports. And the rest of the time, nobody really knows.
Real Nacho Salad, $5 super chat. Joke of the night, 1. No chopping this super chat. It's all Slick Rick.
Fair enough.
Real Nacho Salad, he's coming strong the last few nights.
You earned that $5. You can take it. Next time you get your super chat check, we'll give you $5 extra.
Real Nacho Salad.
Speaking of which, I'm going back to Ask Mosky. Speaking of bets.
All right. Skull Mike wants a sandwich bet. I want to be out there, actually. There's your V-pip. Tyler at the bottom, 23%, not too shabby. Big Meech up top, 52%, not his usual 70-plus self. Poker for a Living with a $99 super chat, simply because Skull Mike talked trash on the Astros and Red Sox sucks. Hashtag go Yankees. Poker for a Living with the $99 super chat.
So, you owe me a sandwich, Rick.
I don't believe that. I'm going to go through every episode.
The whole table saw it. The whole table confirmed. I didn't snub it at all. So I might just take that sandwich out of the fridge that you owe me.
You cannot.
And I might just burn it in front of you.
I disagree.
It's a little cold outside. Go ask him yourself right now. I can handle it. Go, confirm. Take a walk. Stretch the legs.
If I find out in an old episode that he was on
stretch the legs.
You are going to never hear the end
Have
of it.
fun wasting your next 4 days, your entire weekend, while you go search for nothing. Have fun. Those are 4 days that you'll never get back. At your funeral, I'm going to say, boy, oh boy, Rick, he lived a great life. He was such a good friend, but he wasted 4 precious days of his life in his mid-50s looking for the red mosquito.
It's in his mid-50s.
Maybe you could find the black mosquito that sucks blood in your backyard, but you're never going to find the red mosquito. Go ask him. Go ask him.
I believe you. I will, but I will still verify. Trust, but verify.
Poker for a Living. I'm sure you read that one. $99
Yes,
super chat.
I
That's
did.
right. Astros suck. So do the Red Sox.
I read it while you were out there trying to earn a sandwich.
Oh, I earned it all right. And no coupons. Never, ever.
No, I don't get
Never,
coupons.
ever bring me a coupon.
Coupons are what you're getting from now on.
No, ever. It's not valid. The whole chat, all 330 people here now know it. 2 pair from each with the check mark. Fires out a $1.80. Jimmy going nowhere, except for the muck. Dive straight into the muck with jack high. No coupons, not valid, not accepted. If you bring me a coupon, it only means you owe me another sandwich on top of that.
Eric Scott says, see you guys next week. Can't wait to join the Lodge team. There you go. Another one in the family. So we have the I-35 tournament,
Cup.
a Lodge Rounders exclusive tournament. Thanksgiving week starts Tuesday, so you can play Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday, or Saturday.
2 flights each day.
2 flights each day for $600.
Both clubs.
Yeah. Well, each club will play down to their best 9. They will send both sets of 9 to the Lodge
On Monday.
to play down to the final table, and it'll all finish on Monday.
$500K guarantee. Gonna smash it as always. Prize pool will probably get to about, 800 or close to $1 million. So don't miss it. If you need to escape from your family for one day, play a couple flights, and then come back on Sunday and win all the cash on Monday.
Joel Guerin says, when I make it to the Lodge, I'm bringing Skull a coupon. Please do.
You'll never play on stream. I'll make sure to put you on the kiddie table down the street.
Now, you just saw a purple table in front of the Milkman. That is $500, folks, right there. Black chips are $100, green chips $25, red chips are $5, blue chips are $1. If you happen to see later on in the night a yellow chip, that is $1,000.
Nick from Philly in the house. What's up, Nick? Haven't had sour Skittles in a while. We miss you.
Over to Big Meech, 285 to call with 6'4" suited.
Houston's pretty cool. Retire outside USA. I don't have no problem with Houston. I just don't like the Astros.
Houston, honestly, of all the Texas cities, Houston's probably my least favorite Texas city. I would go in order. I would go Austin, San Antonio, Dallas, many, many other cities, then Houston. It's just, have you been there?
We just lost all our Houston audience.
I mean, no,
Thanks,
they
Rick.
know they live in Houston. They know it's not the greatest city. I mean, it's a lot of the same. You drive, you see a strip center. Drive some more, you see another strip center. They can't help it. I mean, it is what it is. We love Houston.
We love Houston. Title of the article or email, Bash on Houston. Say everything that Houston is terrible at, and then end it with P.S. We love Houston.
Andrew, I meant my least favorite Texas city, so that means it's still above nearly every other city. So there you go. I do love me some Boston. I love Las Vegas and San Francisco, all great cities. Chicago's a great city. I'd choose Austin. Unfortunately, so is half the world. Austin's growing too much. King 5-3. Nobody hits anything on that flop. Ace Jack way in the lead. And he'll make a bet of 50. Big Meech will call. Floating with a 9 high. Dead to 4 outs is Meech.
Jimmy just with ace high here. Broadway draw, but ace high is good. Fires out 150. Meech cannot continue with 9 high and folds.
Yes, I agree with you, Andrew. Austin traffic is getting pretty darn bad. It's not just getting, it's been bad for a long time, so I get it.
When you live 5 minutes away from the lodge, You don't have to worry about Austin traffic.
That's true.
I could take my scooter here.
The real, the real nacho salad has me laughing tonight. Guys, I'm sitting right here.
Yeah.
The H-Town bashing must stop. LOL.
Nacho Salad, one of our fan favorites. He is an H-Town local, so we don't want to lose him. He might take back that $5 super chat. You now owe Nacho Salad $5. Next time you see him, please hand him the $5 back.
Wes, that's Fort Worth has Billy Bob's, not Austin. Here comes a raise over to Milkman with pocket sevens. He's going to raise it on up to 100 with pocket sevens. All in Bastion.
What is the best city in the country?
I mean,
Non-biased. You can't live there.
oh, if I can't live, if I
No,
can't choose
no,
Austin,
no. Like you live in Austin, so you can't say. Yeah,
I mean, I have to go maybe San Diego.
nah.
Weather,
San Diego, it's nice. but
water.
Nah.
I mean, it's
They don't even have a
it's
football.
on
They don't
every
even have.
list.
They don't even have a football team.
It's on every list.
They don't have a football team. I mean, it's a beautiful place, but best city in the country?
What do you think it is?
I'm thinking. I don't know.
Bayshore,
No,
Long Island?
No, I'm not gonna say. I'm not gonna say. I'm gonna say nowhere in New York. I don't know. Miami comes to my mind as a pretty sweet place. Big beach, you know. Port of Miami.
all in Bastion, putting the pressure on. He's all gas, no brakes.
Boulder. See that? Tampa. A couple Boston, New York.
Youngstown, Ohio.
Youngstown, Ohio.
I don't think so.
I got a feeling Joe lives there. You can't say the city you live in, folks. Besides the city that you live in, fire out another city. Big Nuts likes Atlanta.
You know, San Diego, Ron Burgundy, everybody knows what San Diego means.
Yeah, Wells, Vagina.
Wells, vagina.
Thank you.
Boy, that escalated quickly. I mean, that really got out of hand fast.
D-Gold, birthday coming up on Friday. You earned it. Hope D-Gold, you don't hit and run the stream. You watch each and every Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday, but of course this weekend we'll be streaming on a special Sunday. So in between football games, fire up the YouTube airwaves and turn on the Lodge Live for a special 510 uncapped game.
Hip Hop Anonymous.
Sedona, Arizona's pretty sweet.
Jorge with his all caps. Every show he comes in, all caps. Santa Ana, California.
Santa Barbara's actually beautiful.
King Jack Deuce.
I felt like I was in like heaven, Santa Barbara. The ladies from the Milkman still in the lead, but have to be worried about that king a little bit, multi-way, but he's still going to fire out 300. A little bit of a feeler type bet. Definitely has the king in his range, raising pre after it gets checked to him on the button. He has all the ace kings, etc.
JB Coy, I'm sorry about that, about the online store. We have failed miserably at that. We hope to get it up, but if you want merchandise, we can get it to you. Just get in touch with Skull Mike Poker, either on Instagram
Or at gmail.com.
skullmikepoker@gmail.com, and we'll get you it.
Yes, please message me, JB. I can answer all the merch questions, tell you what we have available, hats, coins, t-shirts, and hoodies. That goes for all 330 plus of you in the chat right now. Besides super chatting, one of the best ways to support the stream. Just saw final table Kevin walk by the bunker, looking extra creepy. Asked him if he's coming to the party. He says, with his head down in shame, I got a wedding to go to on Friday. I said, well, that's Friday. That doesn't mean you can't come on Saturday. Got plenty of people hopping on the jet on Saturday.
It's going to be a Lodge Express on Saturday morning. Also, Lodge folks, if you want to come on Halloween dressed in costume, I think you're going to get a couple hours free if you're dressed in costume.
2 hours free.
And you cannot say you're dressed as a losing poker player. You must be dressed.
What
in costume.
happens if you wear, like khaki shorts, like a pink Tommy Bahama?
And come as Slick Rick?
Yeah.
You can come as long as Slick Rick doesn't come as Slick Rick.
No.
I want somebody to come as Slick Rick.
It's not. You can't. No, but that like.
I will pay 2 more hours. If you come
I
as
was
Slick
trying
Rick.
to validate a losing poker player, not really Slick Rick.
No, I'm going strong with Slick Rick. You come to the lodge on Halloween dressed as Slick
Kev,
Rick.
you hear this? You come dressed as Slick Rick
I will
on
pay-
Halloween. 4 free hours of play.
No, the 2 that you get from the
Plus
club.
another
I
2.
will give another 2.
2 plus 2 equals what?
Up to the first 5 people that are dressed as Slick Rick.
Wow. Unlimited. Put your money where your mouth is. Unlimited Slick Ricks.
Nope.
And then we can have a look-alike of who wins the best for an extra free membership.
First place, a lookalike of Slick Rick,
Yeah,
and they
first
better
place.
be good-looking people.
Well, they got to be about like 200 pounds plus.
More
You
than
know?
that.
Yeah. Well,
I wish.
I
I
was
wish
be-
I was 200
I was
pounds.
being nice to you. So what do you want me to say? 250 plus?
Stay. Yeah. Come as Slick Rick. I'll give you 2 hours free play.
I cannot wait. There's at least a couple people
I
in
can
here.
think of a costume.
Nakia's,
Come with a headphone.
Nakia is dressing up for sure. Sharon 100% is gonna dress up as Slick Rick. If Mixon's in here, he's dressing up. God, you're gonna be broke.
Real Nacho Salad again says no one else owns Skechers.
Oh, that's good stuff, Nacho.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, are you wearing the Skechers?
No.
He's got New Balance
I
on
got my
today.
New Balances on today. That's funny, man. That's like his 4th good comment of the night.
Drake 3-betting here, King Jack of Hearts, $200, all in Bastion with the Gretzkys. Milkman has one of his 9, so set mining here, connecting with this 9 going to be difficult. But asking for a count, taking a look at Drake's stack. Drake's been pretty quiet, ends up just folding there, so a disciplined laydown with the 9s.
Nick from Yuma, I'm going to dress up as King Kai's hot tub soup container.
That would be funny, but
Oh,
you know
my God.
Nick is never going to step foot in the lodge, so
Nakia,
I'll believe it when I see it.
Nakia, you should come as in your Wonder Woman costume. It is appropriate. Anything's appropriate on Halloween. It's going to be a fun night here at the lodge.
I don't know what I'm dressing up as. It's Halloween. Probably one of Santa's elf workers or a Smurf. Something like that. I know y'all would enjoy that, so maybe I'll deliver.
It's going to be fun.
Nick from Yuma says he went to Vegas once for a bachelor party. You know, Austin's a good bachelor party destination, so maybe somebody just has to get married, have the party in Austin, and then play poker one night.
Yeah, we'll do all parkour. Anybody dressed as Slick Rick will do a group parkour like I did on my Instagram. Good idea, Strawman. Excellent idea. 4 ways to a flop. We wave goodbye to Jennifer in the box. 8-5 deuce. Pair of 6s still in the lead there for cash money.
Yes, Derek, we will be bringing a couple of coins. That will be something easy to travel with,
Yes.
and we'd be stupid not to.
Yes.
So probably the only merch that we're going to be bringing to Vegas will be a bunch of coins.
Yeah, I may toss a few hats in there in my suitcase.
I won't.
But yeah,
I'm a lot more stylish. I don't have the space.
Coins are
You are going
easy.
to probably wearing the same Tommy Bahama 3 shirts. They're going to be smelling like casino smoke, but you don't care. But you'll have room.
I got my Armani code.
Armani?
Cologne.
Cologne? What is that? Just an Armani bottle with some bath water, not from the Rio?
It's beautiful stuff.
Knicks get the win, double overtime. Celtics lose. Ace 4, pocket 6s. Lucas raising to 330. Cash here not going to be bullied, makes the call. Queen on the turn here, so let's see how spicy Cash gets. if he wants to keep on calling Lucas's betting. I don't see Lucas slowing down after he blows this pot on the flop. Does he have the double barrel in him? I think he does. Probably going to go somewhere along the lines of north of 500. Going very big here, about full pot on the turn. 925, so even a 825. Pretty much pot. That's going to put these sixes in a very tough spot. Don't see cash coming along, so this bet's going to get through from Lucas. Very well played with the ace high, not afraid. Cash puts the coin back on his cards, but I don't see him making this call with the sixes. Liking what I'm seeing from the 4-seed. It's going to get through. Well played.
Wow.
From Lucas. Nick from Yuma is indeed a real person. I did see a picture of him
Glad you're confirming
at
that.
Foxwoods.
He is
Yes.
real.
He does indeed live.
The mayor is real.
But the fear of flying, that needs to be put to bed. Get on the plane, take a couple Xanax, take a shot, fall asleep, land in Austin. We'll send a limo to the airport. We will ride in style, and we'll have a fun damn weekend. Or in Vegas, Nick. Just make it happen.
I think just
Come
as many
on.
people would want to show up at the party to see Nick from Yuma as they would
Yeah.
if Phil Ivey showed up
100%.
in our little community. $50 coming around. Red Mosquito comes in. Cash money with 10-3. Sees all that money on the table.
Wes, he sent me an email.
So we got a ton of people. 7 people going to the flop. 362 in the skillet. 9 deuce ace. Pair of aces for Drake. $60% to win. But it's all in Bastion with the $100 bet. Getting people to fold over to the Milkman. Comes along with a pair of 9s. Drake with the best hand calls. So we'll go 3 ways now to the turn. Drake, Milkman, and all in Bastion. 6 of diamonds. So now Drake 90% to win here. 2 pair now. Locked and loaded for Drake.
I'd like to see Drake go with something about half pot here, so maybe along the lines of like 350. 300 to 350. Let's see what he comes with. Goes for 275, so pretty close.
I love that Nick from Yuma was pleading his case that he's real. Really? I sent a picture to Skull and Slick. I am real. Oh, that's just too funny. So over to the Milkman. Can he get away from this? He's just got a pair of 9s. Find the fold, Milkman. Says I am getting about 3 to 1, 3.5 to 1. He's reaching for chips like he's going to call. 50-50 here. He makes the call. He's going to see the bad news. 2 pair. And Milkman. Lose the pot. Slickwick, Skull Mike here. Poker Night at the Lodge. We will be back on Sunday at 2, folks. Sunday, 2 p.m. Central. There is no stream this Saturday night. We're going to try it one time. We're going to see how it works. Never done a Sunday afternoon matinee. We realize we're going up against Monday Night Football.
Sunday football, not
Sunday football.
Monday Night Football happens on Monday.
We also go up against that.
Thanks, Rick.
So we'll be on Sunday, 2 p.m. to 5 p.m., then Monday night, Wednesday night, and Saturday night. So there you go. And Saturday the 30th, the night before Halloween, is $25.50.
Yes. Still have a seat or two open for the $25.50 game, so it's a $10K minimum. If you like playing deep stack poker and some high stakes, message me at skullmikepoker@gmail.com or visit thelodgelive.com. Fill out that questionnaire. Get in touch with me. That goes for any limits.
Chris the Cop, always good to see you in the chat. Congratulations on your Knicks. Queen 9-5. Nobody wants the. I always want the Knicks to do well. Unfortunately, their ownership group really doesn't care if they do well or not. They're going to make all their money regardless in that town.
Agree.
They really don't even have to try. Buck and a squirt is the bet. Not flush draw for Tyler.
Not hearts, but nobody with really much here. But Cash is going to make the call, hoping for a 10 ball.
There's the heart, so it's all locked up. Tyler just going to check it.
So that's the trap.
7 of clubs.
So Cash has missed his draw here, but he's not trying to bluff at that. Satisfied in shutting down pretty quickly. Cash gets rid of it.
How's that hand that was checking? We have a bet. I thought everyone was going to come. First time ever on stream. No matter what. First time. It's only that's right. I know. I heard that. Let's go, baby. Ship it.
That was me. That's me yelling "ship it" after asking the Red Mosquito the question of all questions.
Ooh, I wish we would have known. We could have listened into his answer.
Go ask him yourself. Whatever, always whining and crying after losing a sandwich bet. Just own it and pay it in real food. If I ever receive another coupon from you, you're gonna have to look over your shoulder because something's gonna be coming back your way.
It wasn't a coupon; it was a gift card. A coupon means
It was
you
a
get
blue.
$2 off.
It was a blue piece of paper
It was good
with
for-
scribble on it.
It was said good for one sandwich signed hoodie.
It was a
It
scribble.
was an autograph from Hoodie, and you tossed it away like it was nothing.
You're talking about Hoodie like he's a celebrity.
He is.
Like I know what it is. You could have easily. It looked like your scribble. You probably wrote it yourself. I would have walked in there saying, "Oh, here's my coupon." They would have looked at me like I had 6 heads, and I would have had to buy my own sandwich. How do I know you didn't do that?
Because I wouldn't do that.
Oh, please. I would do that to you.
I know you would. That is the difference between Skull. You just nailed the
Never,
difference between
ever
Skull
give me
and
another
Slick.
coupon.
You would.
Yes,
You would
you're good,
pull
I'm
a fast
bad.
one on your Frank.
You're right,
On your friends.
I'm wrong. You're
wouldn't.
funny, I'm not.
This is true.
You're
Two pair-
kind, I'm mean. We know this.
2 pair for Big Meech.
We need to tell the people.
Flush draw for Red Mosquito.
Red Mosquito, first time on stream ever.
That is funny, Brad Koch. That is a good read. Brad Koch, he said, the guy in the Rams jersey looks more like Warren Beatty from Heaven Can Wait. That is a very good laser read. And Big Meech takes down a pot with 2 pair and his brand new hat and logo. Who's his name? Farnsworth in Heaven Can Wait. Those of you old enough to remember that movie with Warren Beatty about a Rams quarterback back in the 70s. Actually a pretty good little movie. There you see Naked James in the house. Somebody ought to come as Naked James
That's easy.
for Halloween.
Easy to do. Over under. How many Slick Rick costumes we see?
I don't think many because.
What's the line? What's your line?
If
2?
If we got 1, I would be impressed.
You said the line at 1, huh?
Yeah, if we got 1, I'd be impressed.
I think we might see one. I'll take the over on 1.
Really?
The 1's a push.
Yeah, 2 or more. Interesting.
Yeah, I'll take the over.
For a sandwich.
Book it. I'm going to be up 2 sandwiches. I already know it.
So, on Halloween, if more than one person comes dressed as Slick Rick, and they have to identify as Slick Rick, not just look like, oh, that guy, he must be dressed as Slick Rick. They have to say, who are you dressed up?
Okay.
They have to say Slick Rick.
Good, 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 good.
And you can't, and they have to look like me.
That's it? Those are the only rules?
Yeah,
Say all your rules right now.
Well, because I don't want you to bring like Nina over and Nina's friend to come in and say, oh, who are you dressed as? Slick Rick, Slick Rick. Okay, there's my sandwich, because you do that.
Why doesn't that count?
It doesn't. They have to be dressed as Slick Rick.
So
You
if Nina comes in here and looks exactly like you, has her hair up, whatever, colors in a little goatee, has a sweatshirt on, maybe puts a pillow under her shirt as her belly. What's the problem?
all right, if she does that, I'll
It's
give
good?
her credit.
All right. Thank you, Nina. Hope you're listening.
That's funny.
We have your costume,
Puts
honey.
a pillow on her shirt.
Yeah, puts a pillow.
That's just wrong in so many ways.
There you go.
Damn.
We're good. Book it. I just won myself 2 sandwiches. No coupons. Sharon, you're in the chat. I'm fully expecting you to be one of my number 1. Don't let me down, Sharon.
Oh, that is just funny. There's the flop. 2 clubs, ace 10 5. Pair of aces for Drake. Right to the turn, 8 of diamonds. Drake in major control. We got a straight draw now for Big Meech. Looking for a jack or a 6. Doesn't come. Drake's going to win with 2 pair.
Meech takes his stab here, 75. That's not going to get through. Whoa. Drake thinking about it. He makes the call. He needs to see it. Oh, come on, Sharon. Don't let me down. Don't let me down. Timothy Murphy knows the costume.
Every other time, say under the lights? No, I don't say it every other time.
Chris the Cop.
That would
It's
be a
not
good
for
line.
I would, Chris. I would. It's really not about the sandwich. I just don't like to lose. I don't like to lose bets.
I just heard James. The mics are working.
Yeah.
Sharon Barth, you know that was a mistake. I will rule the day back in August when I mistakenly put the Yoda of Chatsville in timeout.
Look, see? Rick begging. Please, Sharon, no. Don't do it. Don't let Mike win another sandwich. I'm sorry for putting you in timeout. I apologize. Sharon, he did it on purpose. Don't listen to all that bullshit that he's saying.
Did not.
Come on, bullshitter. Come on.
3 ways to a flop. All spades. Ace, deuce, 5. Nobody with a spade. Drake's not afraid. He's got a pair of 7s. Looks like he's going to make it a buck and a squirt. There you see the lodge cam. There you see Alex there in the blue shirt up front.
Don't know Alex.
Big Daddy D.
Know him.
You put all the moves on me on this hand. You put all the moves on me. Man, you were.
Lodge looking good tonight. All the TVs. Bringing the action to the people.
Yeah, it's a beautiful time of year in the sports world.
Oh,
you know?
every sport is going.
That's right. You got NFL, you had some baseball, you got the hockey, the NBA, you got the college sports, tennis still going a little bit.
Yeah, it could be this in springtime, my favorite times of the year.
Yeah,
Weather's nice.
These couple weeks are ideal. Right after Halloween, and it gets pretty chilly. Not that chilly. We are soft.
Yeah, we are.
We're soft out here. We're not afraid.
Milkman 3-bet to 150. Big Meech comes with 6-7 offsuit against Big Slick. Pair of aces. Milkman smashes that flop. Goes check, check. Deuce of spades.
Like that check from the milkman, hoping to induce a bluff out of Meech, but it's not coming. 7 high needs to exit here. 225 fold.
West, the drive. The 22-mile drive from the radio studio to the Lodge Mahal was quite pleasant in my new ride. Have to say, really, really enjoying the Bronco. There you go. I think Van Halen was on the, and it wasn't Panama, but Van Halen was blaring from the speakers.
Yeah, you would have never called.
60 is the raise from Cash Money.
Really? It was the King Jack board. I think King Jack.
Yeah, I really didn't think you had a king.
Yeah, you would have. You would have called. I think I left about.
Cash Money here going forward with the 7 deuce. Red Mosquito says it's not going to be that easy, sir. Defends with his ace jack. Heads up though, and the 7 outflops the ace high. Red Mosquito checks. Cash Money fires out 50. 2 pair 7s and 9s. Mosquito folding shows the 7 deuce.
Cash Money, the second time somebody won with 7 deuce. People get more fun out of that.
Yeah. Everyone gets out there 25, puts it in front of them, and it is a full send over to Cash Money.
333 in the live chat. Thank you so much. We just hit 10 o'clock tonight. It's going pretty fast tonight. Let's see how many likes we got. We got 30 minutes to get to 400, and we're sitting at 169. Not our best effort, but we've been in worse. Chris the Cop, I agree. Eddie Van Halen was one of the all-time great guitar players. Gone too soon, along with Stevie Ray Vaughan, another great guitar player, gone too soon.
And what I was thinking was, if you've got a rag king and you're going to call off whatever I bet, at that point, it's only him.
DJS, I barely know how to read,
And I saw through it.
so that's a no.
Had ace jack there.
I'm due for a good book, though. I go through spurts where I'll read a bunch of books or I won't read any at all. And currently, I'm in the none at all stage. Is there a history associated with 7 deuce? Stephen Reisman asks.
Just the worst starting hand
Yeah.
in poker.
It's just difficult to win with that hand.
It's the lowest hand that can't make a straight. 7 deuce
Yep.
offsuit or 7 deuce. That's why it's the worst starting hand.
So it just adds a little bit of spice so you're able to win with so-called nothing. And more times than not, you're going to be way behind. In that scenario, on that last hand, Cash Money won the hand, and he had the best hand, 2 pair 7s and 9s. So sometimes you can even get lucky with it, but more times than not, you're going to be betting lots and lots of money with air, and it's just tough to win. So that's why we do it.
Well, I really don't, and that's the sad part about watching it. So I'm betting. I'm betting.
Yeah, Fig Nuts, that's right. Audiobooks, Cliff Notes, scanning, whatever. Poker videos. Got my master's in poker videos.
Way at 8 queen, he would have called that. I'm glad it's 70 on that.
I like reading nonfiction stuff. I'm not really too much into fantasy or make-believe stories. I rather read something about history that actually happened, learn a little bit of something while I enjoy the read.
I do want to see there's a movie out. Speaking of guitar players, Tom Petty has a documentary out in theaters right now. Has anybody seen
No, I heard it was pretty good though.
about Tom Petty? He's probably my favorite.
I like Tom Petty too. Nina does not like Tom.
Really? I've seen him several times in concert. But yeah, I saw that at the movie theater. I said, wow, I want to see that. I love documentaries and I love Tom Petty. There you go, win-win. Looks like we've got a straddle. Big Meech, $15. Milkman with ace-8 suited says, oh, let's make it 40. Sorry, 65. Tyler with pocket 7s comes along. Lucas with king-8 suited comes along. Over to Jimmy. On the button, will fold his ace-9.
Not doing too good on likes tonight. We're having a good time nonetheless, but overtime is in jeopardy. Seat 6 is dead, Rick.
Uh-oh.
What do you think?
Here's the flop. Got about an hour. Deuce 7-6. Skittles. Seti McGetty for Tyler.
Can you handle it?
Sure.
Maybe that will spike the light count if I get out there.
What, because you're going to be playing or because you're going to be leaving the... Because we won't see you
Maybe
for
a little
30
bit of both.
minutes.
That's when we'll be playing.
I mean, the likes will be over by now. But
Well, let's see if we can get a quick spike here. If you want me to go out and play in this game, close down that chat real quick and let's spike some likes. At least get over 210 here real quick. We're sitting at 190, so I want to see 210 in the next 30 seconds. If that's the case, if you're excited to see me out there on the felt mixing it up, I want to see a spike real quick.
Tyler with Seti McGetty is going to win this hand. Nice little pot. The man with the LA Rams jersey.
Last time I checked, we were at 190. We're going to go back out there.
I do kind of narrow my range. I would never do that with like Tom Petty.
Pat says he disliked. That's okay. That helps us too.
Yes, thank you for that.
Thank you, Pat Jablonski.
Only at 197, so not only about 7 people want to see me play, I guess.
If the board stay like that,
If you called the turn, I was gonna.
Buck and a squirt. Monday nights are always a little tough. Actually, last Monday with Ryan DePaula, we were very good, but Ryan brought a lot of followers. Shout out to Ryan DePaula.
What did you say, Monday?
Yeah.
It's Wednesday, Rick.
He also was on Wednesday, but I'm talking about Monday and Wednesday.
Oh.
He was on two
All right, at
streams.
210, so quick little spike. I'll go out there for a little bit.
You would go out there, whatever it was. All right, Skull Mike leaving the bunker, going out onto the felt. You'll see him in 30 minutes. Four of diamonds. Open-ended straight draw for Big Meech. He hit it. Big Meech locks it up with the straight. The nuts bets 200, 2 black chips. Slick Rick running solo right now for the rest of the way. The last 50 some odd minutes. All in Bastion calls with the king high. Interesting. Called 200 with the king high. Wait, we must have seen something different. Because the pot was just, that must have been a bad reader, because the pot went to the milkman and we showed that Big Meech hit the straight. So I don't know what happened on that hand. We'll have to figure that one out. Huh. There you see the cumulative winnings. Lucas up 2,100. Sometimes the readers. Depends. Interesting. There you see the cumulative winnings. Lucas up 2,100. Cash Money up 1,800. Drake up 340. Milkman up 293. Everybody else is losing. Red Mosquito and Big Meech both are losing 1,300.
Yeah, I think I bet a little bit too small. That's probably why.
Yeah, I thought you absolutely was busting the move there.
Yeah, I don't know. We'll see.
Absolutely. And that's what got you paid.
So remember this Saturday night, tell your friends, no stream for us. We'll be back Sunday at 2 p.m., 2 to 5 p.m. is our stream this weekend. Going to try it. We had a group that contacted us, and that's when they wanted to play, Sunday at 2. So that's what we're going to do. We'll be back Sunday at 2, then Monday night, Wednesday night, and then next Saturday, a week from this Saturday, the 30th, is the 2550 big game. Ace 3-3, 2 pair for Cash Money, 98% to lock this one up. That's 55. Drake with King Queen says, I'll call, I got the chips. See if I can go runner here. It's over. Drake just doesn't know it. King or Queen here might give him some trouble here, as he might think he got there. Little does he know that he cannot get there. Buck and a squirt is the bet. Cash Money will take it down. There you see the Lodge Cam. Big Daddy D in the blue shirt right there in the middle of your screen, purveying the tournament that he's overseeing. Cash games to your left, cash games at the bottom. I think there's even a mix game going on. That's a fun little mix game. A lot of the dealers love that game. Here comes Jimmy with Ace Deuce offsuit. Makes it 30. Red Mosquito with Jack 10 offsuit. Comes along for 30. Drake comes along. So we got 6 players going to a flop, 182 in the skillet. Flop comes 7-5 king, Skittles. Don't know what Big Meech has. No worries, Wes. If you can't see it live on Saturday from 2 to 5 Central Time, you can always watch it in the archive, as with all of our streams. If you ever want to binge watch, go through all of the streams, watch them all again. Tell you what, I'd watch that one. I highly recommend the one we did last Saturday with DQ, Ren, mixing it up, the fish. At least watch the first hour and a half. You will not regret you did. 6 of hearts. Still don't know. All in Bastion with the ace high. Big Meech. Big Meech looks like he has Jack Deuce. Cannot come. Chris the Cop, the Bronco that I purchased last week is what they call cactus gray. It's a gray color with a hint of green in it, and it is very, very nice looking, I believe. My wife really digs it. I was going with the dark blue, but some things changed. I had to make a decision. I don't quite understand the last 2 hands. We might be having some trouble, specifically with Big Meech's.
I ran 9 to the king, or when I was at 700,000, but it's only like 12 big blinds, so I had to ship it. I ran it.
It's a turbo, dude. It's a select method.
Yes, there are some high ceilings here.
I don't really know because it was a free roll, so I just did the $30.
I'd say the ceiling's height probably 18 feet, maybe 20. Very high ceilings. Beautiful room here at the Lodge Mahal. Very comfortable. We had, for Millionaire Mayhem, also we had 60 tables set up, all of them in use, and it didn't, I mean, it obviously was crowded, but because of the way the tables are spaced, you see how much room is in between each table? Very comfortable feel, even though it was packed. And we're going to have Spring Mayhem, February 22nd through March 6th. We'll have all that information out shortly. And then, of course, we just announced tonight the Interstate Cup or Showdown, whatever we're calling it. Rounders and the Lodge Mahal are going to join together forces. $600 buy-in. We're guaranteeing $500K. The Rounders will do 2 flights on Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday. So will the Lodge. On Sunday, both the Lodge and Rounders will play down to their final 9. On Monday, both groups of 9 players from the Lodge and Rounders will come to the Lodge Mahal, and we'll play down and finish the tournament. And the final table will be streamed live with Skull Mike and myself on the call. So that's happening the week of Thanksgiving. Tuesday, Wednesday, no poker on Thursday. Come back Friday for 2 flights, Saturday for 2 flights, and then finishing it all off on Monday. That would be a good idea. We put a little basketball hoop in the back. Have a slam dunk competition. Looks like we got a double straddle. Jimmy put 20 on there. Over to Red Mosquito with 5-7 offsuit. He folds. Yeah, I could definitely post Skull up. That I will. I'll put him on the hip, give him an up and under move. He will not be able to stop Kevin McHale and me. 4 ways to a flop. 252 in the skillet. I used to play hoop back in the day when I was younger. 7-10-4. Straight draw for All and Bastion. Pair of 7s for Jimmy. 3 of hearts. Queen of Hearts. Jimmy will win this hand. Once again, huge shout out to Lamborenzo. Finished 3rd in the World Series of Poker bracelet event last night. Won close to $90,000. Our good friend Lamborenzo. He's had one hell of a run. Been there about 3 weeks, and literally, he's probably run deep in 5 different tournaments. Last night, the deepest. 3rd. He almost won a bracelet, folks. Our good friend Lamborenzo.
Like $40. Was it on this one? It was on this shit. Come on, my car's back. King Queen.
We always welcome women who ever want to play on the live stream. It doesn't have to be ladies' night. We'd love to have more women on the stream. It's certainly not because we're saying no. They have to want to play too, you know. It's so we welcome. A lot of women play at the lodge, tons. On any given day, any given night. It's a very high percentage. I believe, and I've talked to many women who play here, and they really feel comfortable playing here.
The 8 game, I thought he had an 8, but I was going to call it out for the win.
Yes, I saw that, Sharon, that Lamborenzo uses a Lodge bounty chip, which he never cashed in. He's got a few of them that he never cashed in as his card protector. So the Lodge is represented out there. Red Mosquito 185 to call with just ace high. He'll fold. Over to Big Meech with pair of jacks.
Gentlemen.
Lay it down, and Milkman is going to get $25 from every player. I think that's the 3rd time tonight that 7-deuce won. They're playing the 7-deuce bonus game.
I thought you were there, Big Beach. I thought you were coming in.
I wanted to run.
I could have seen it happening.
Yeah.
That's yours.
What did you say earlier?
I wasn't bluffing. I had it.
Haven't seen High Pitch in a while. High Pitch, if you're watching, we miss you. Want to get you up on one of these great posters we have. You got to see these posters we're making of folks who have played at least 2 times on a live stream. To qualify to get on these posters, you have to have played at least twice on a live stream, and that still doesn't guarantee that you're going to be on. We have 5 players featured. Right now we've got 5 posters up, so 25 different players are featured back here in the back in Skull's dungeon area. These are different than our vlogger posters. These are live stream heroes posters. People like TM and Jake Stein, Eli, Josiah Esquire, all sorts of people are on these posters. They're very nice looking, very well done, and it's a tribute to all the stars of this live stream that have, it's our way of saying thanks, and they will live forever right here on the walls of the Lodge Mahal. Jake Stein in the chat. Jake, you got to come to Vegas. Come on now. You and G Monkey. You got grandparents. Grandparents love to babysit. 200 is the bet. King Queen offsuit from Tyler. Catch money with Seti Maggette. Again, another set. He's just going to call, look to the ceiling. Say, I don't have much. Just have a nice tattoo of lips on my neck. Heads up. Cash money with Seti Maggette. Top pair for Tyler. Goes check, check. 8 of hearts. So now cash money's going to have to bet something. Don't want to have a chance for it to go check, check again. He's going to reach for some chips. Looks like he's going to bet a quick call. He's going to show Seti Maggette and Tyler. Tyler makes the quick call with his Queen King.
If I'd have known it was going to be so long, I would have taken a picture. Yeah.
Jimmy Ape says Norman Chad is currently around 7th in the 10K Horse Championship. Speaking of Norman Chad, did I mention that Norman Chad and Lon McCarran are coming to the Lodge Mahal on Wednesday, July 12th, to do a tag team event with Skull Mike and I. 2 of us will be in the bunker commentating. 2 of us will be on the felt playing, along with 7 other tag teams that will be playing around the felt. It'll be a fun night. Can't wait to be sitting in the bunker with Norman Chad on my left, talking about his ex-wives and saying squadouche right here on our airwaves. 75 is coming around.
Play 7 deuce one time. Get called by everybody at the table from here on out. Look at that.
You hear what the milkman just said. All in now from the Red Mosquito. Did I say July 12th? I meant January 12th. Thank you if I said July 12th. January 12th, 2022. A few months from now, Norman Chad, Lon McCarran coming to the Lodge Mahal. If I said July, I apologize.
It looks a lot like that shit.
That's crazy talk there, man. I'm at 6, 541, so 470, something like that. Oh, man. I got all these.
So here we see all the cards. Red Mosquito all in with his Jack 8 suited.
Oh, For right now. For right now. I had ace 6 times.
Oh man, I got this.
So ace 5 suited versus jack 8
Oh yeah, you're live.
I had 7-9 offsuit. I was like, he's got to do 7. I got him.
suited. As they get the pot correct. Here we go to the flop. 2 hearts, but a pair of 8s there. Heart on the turn and trips for Red Mosquito on the end. Meaningless 8 gives him trips, but the flush draw hits for all in Bastion, and he'll take down a rather large pot, and Red Mosquito will leave, and that's the seat that Skull Mike is ultimately going to take. There's your cumulative winnings. Cash Money up 2,300. Lucas up $2,000. Milkman up 503. Drake up 168. Everybody else down. What you don't see on there is Red Mosquito, who just left. He lost more than the Big Meech figure. Big Meech is down 1,500.
It didn't go runner, hearts 20. Yeah, 5.
Pair plus nut flush.
You're folding it. The wrong. You're playing the wrong game.
Take it to the house. I'll see you on the river.
We've got 2 minutes left to get to overtime, and we're not going to make it tonight. We set a bar of 400. It's 227. Sometimes that happens, folks, where we don't hit overtime. We appreciate all those who did give us a like, as always.
Daddy on that deal. I know, man. No, I bet 100 into you. I just see bet 100.
I'm glad. I was thinking about doing something very stupid.
You really were on that one?
On the, the pause for a second. I was like, if I make it 425, I think I can do it.
Yeah, I think you can see.
On to
now
the next
that
hand.
would not have worked very well.
Lion.
Going to be joined in the bunker for the last 30 or so minutes from Big Daddy D. Alex, one of the great supervisors, and did I hear soon to be dealer also?
Yes. Rick, thanks for having me. I appreciate
Yes.
being on.
Yes.
And I love everything that the Lodge is doing, and I'm excited to see how we grow and move forward.
Absolutely.
And great turnout tonight for our PLO free roll.
Of course.
And the stream obviously has been great, as usual.
I got to ask you one thing. All right, so there's been rumors here. You were one of the world's best or the nation's best at what popular instrument? Chat, let me ask you this before we get an answer from Big Daddy D. Everybody knows who Big Daddy D is. He's played on the stream a couple times. He's a supervisor here at the Lodge. He was one of the best at what instrument? And let's see what we see. Anybody take a guess what instrument Big Daddy D was amazing at? It's probably still as amazing because I don't think you lose that talent. Let's watch this hand and see if we get any answers here. There's your V-pips. Had a little trouble with some card readers. Real Nacho Salad says the flute. That's incorrect. Drums, that's a good guess, Daniel. That is wrong. Banjo, no. Poker Junkie.
I do play the flute. Not well,
Filthy
but
Phoenix.
I can play the flute.
The Filthy Phoenix says the tuba or oboe. Saxophone, flute coming in. So let's just answer the question. What were you one of the nation's best at, Alex?
Back in the day, I was a pianist, piano performance major. I have a degree. And something that my entire family does. Both of my sisters have master's degrees
Wow.
in piano. I unfortunately only have a bachelor. I'm the
Classical,
flagship of the
or what was your forte?
Yes.
Can you play
classical-
anything?
Yes, classical music was my forte. Music
Wow.
theory, that portion of it. Because of that, I can play just about anything on the piano. I'm so thankful that my mother would not let me quit. So many people let their kids quit when
Yeah.
they're growing up. My mother made me stay on there an hour a day, and I hated it, Rick, until I was 14 years old. And when I was 14 years old, the prettiest girl in my youth group, I wanted to talk to her, but I couldn't figure out a way to do it. And I found out what her favorite song was, and I learned to play it on the piano.
There you go.
And she walked into a room, and I played it, and she sat down on the bench next to me, and magically, I started liking piano.
The smartest people learn that either piano or especially guitars, you learn how to play the guitar and you instantly go up in chances to get that date with the hot one.
That's right.
So that's great. So that's there's something you learn right here, that we've got a classical pianist. And that reminds me of the joke I once told here on the live stream about, the punchline was, do you think I wanted a 10-inch pianist?
I do think I heard that one. That was a good one. You got ones for that one, did you not?
I did. I got ones, a lot of ones. I might have to retell that someday. Here's the flop. King 10-6. Pair of sixes for Big Meech, and straight draw for Cash Money. Cash Money between Cash Money and Big Meech. I don't know who has more tats. We put Damon out there.
Yeah, the Damon definitely gives them a run for their money, but they both have quite an array there. I like the lips on Cash Money's neck there. That's,
Yes. Yeah.
I like that.
I always like the piano players, when you go to Vegas and where you see the dueling pianos where they just basically take requests on what you want to play. I always love those. I can sit there for hours and watch the piano players play, or keyboards, whatever they're playing, and do, just going back and forth with what people's requests. A lot of talent.
Yes, something I used to do, and I got out of it, and now I'm in the poker industry, and I love it.
We should put a piano in the
So-
back here. The Lodge Mahal has lots of room, Alex.
They do. I don't know if they do it for me. As we have a big hand developing here, Rick.
Yeah.
Meech is putting in, the graphic isn't quite correct. He's got about 295, not 1,000.
Boy, that escalated quickly. I mean, that really got out of hand fast.
Big Meech is going to take that down. The button will move to the Milkman, our good friend, who was moved to Arizona, now back for a while, and always good to see him in seat 9. Such a nice man, James.
Filthy Phoenix, have to give you a shout out. That is quite an impressive music theory joke that you told there.
Yes.
I like it. D major, one of the prettiest keys to compose in.
As far as pop music, Elton John, Billy Joel, two of the great piano players. Who's your favorite for pop?
When it comes to pop music, obviously those two are great. There's not a lot of pop musicians that just play the piano.
Yeah.
So you do have to have an appreciation for just about all the kinds of music, which I do. I do have a lot of appreciation for the Broadway style musics, and the classical is more my speed.
Really?
Yes, sir.
Something I never. I mean, I like some of it, but I don't. It's not something I listen to. But when I do listen to it, I do have a different. It does set a different mood entirely. It makes you a lot more relaxed, I think.
I've been listening to it when I've been on the table recently, actually. I have a classical
Really?
playlist that I listen to in my one ear to try to get me to calm down. For those of you that have seen me, I can be aggressive.
That just doesn't. When I see you, I think you're listening to Motley Crue.
Well, this has been something I've been doing recently, and it actually has legitimately improved my run rate.
I bet.
Trying to calm
interesting.
down a little bit, enjoy the moment.
Because classical is not the music I'm putting you on. You like to put chips in play. You're an aggressive player, but when you get hot, watch out, because chips will be put in play.
It definitely will. And there's no better place for that to happen than at the Lodge. I was at the Lodge last night. A 1-2 table had $15,000 on it.
Wow. Yeah.
And it was just amazing. It's some of the best action in all of America.
So 300 is the raise from the 1 seat, and we spoke and we let the news out about the Thanksgiving tournament in conjunction with Rounders. $600 buy-in. It'll be 4 day 1 flights: Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday, and then they'll play down to 9 at each club, and then bring both sets of 9 to the Lodge Mahal and with the 18 and play it out, and we'll stream it live, the final table. So it'll be a fun tournament, guaranteeing $500K, and we're excited because we like the folks down at Rounders in San Antonio. Good folks down there. I've been there, and it's a good little tag team match. Aces.
Yeah. Definitely great people over there. Skull Mike, thankfully, getting able to get away for him. Thankfully for him. Drake a little unhappy there. Skull Mike on the stream.
Yes.
Excited to see what he can do.
Yeah. Sharon Barth, turkey trot tourney. I kind of like that too.
I didn't want him to do that.
They're calling something about
The
I-35.
I-35 showdown or something.
Showdown,
I believe is the
yeah.
name of it.
Shootout, showdown, whatever. So Skull Mike now at the table, sitting in seat 6. Your friend, Skull Mike, right there. So we've got a bet on the 31st. Anybody who comes into the lodge dressed up in costume gets 2 hours free play. And so we've got a bet that anybody comes dressed as, the over-under is 2, that people who will come dressed as Slick Rick. The first 5 that come dressed as Slick Rick, I will personally add another 2 hours and pay for their 2 hours of play. So if you do come dressed as Slick Rick, I don't mind losing that bet. I'd like to see it. But it's got to be a good costume. It can't just be a sign that says, I'm Slick Rick. You got to have something.
I'm looking at you right now, Rick, trying to figure out what
Well,
I can do to imitate that.
some people have already said goatee,
Okay.
Tommy Bahama shirt, and some Skechers. Skull Mike even went so far as putting some padding under the shirt because I'm a little hefty. And there you go. There's Slick Rick. Maybe a Bronco keychain because, my new car. Who knows?
I like it.
There's lots of things. So we'll see if anybody comes dressed as Slick Rick on the 31st.
No one wants to come as Skull Mike.
Yeah, Skull Mike.
They want to be winners for the costume contest. I'm guessing.
No, he didn't want to go there.
Okay. It looks like we're doing a PLO bomb pot here.
And the bomb pot button is out. I don't know. Skull Mike gets on the table, starts changing rules here. It is a 2-5 game, so ace 6-7. And Seti Maggette for all in Bastion. Don't know about anybody else's cards. 4 cards. Remember, Omaha, you must play 2 from your hand. 2 and only 2. 3 from the board. High only. So right now, all in Bastion with Seti Maggette.
And he's going to figure that out. Drake here with top and bottom. And a little backdoor action.
Go to the turn. 6 of clubs. So a boat city for all in Bastion. Drake now with a boat, but the wrong boat.
This could get interesting here.
500, a stack of green. Don't know what Skull Mike has. The mystery hand.
Based on what's out there, I'm guessing he probably has something like an open-ended, maybe a small wrap.
Or a flush draw, maybe. Who knows?
Couldn't come along. Knowing those boards paired in PLO normally means someone has a boat.
Tyler on the button has a flush draw, but that's with the board pair out there, that shrinks up dramatically.
Nut flush and the gutter to the straight as well.
Yeah.
Interesting to see what Drake's gonna do here. He's definitely at least calling. You don't call with ace-6 to fold when you hit a 6.
Right.
Question is, what's going through his mind? Do you want to raise?
Looks
Do you want
over.
to call?
Not even concerned about Tyler. Is he going to lay it down? This would be a great lay down.
I don't see. Oh
He
my
does,
goodness!
Lays it down, and will all in Bastion show. He shows 7 deuce. We are playing the 7 deuce game, $25 to each player, but he didn't show. He did have. It was a good fold by seat 1.
I'm not sure how you do that. I'll be honest with you. Calling with 2 pair when you hit your boat, not going along with it, but great read there. That's why he has a bigger stack than I ever do when I'm playing.
Nick from Yuma, he did fold. 6 is full.
It's unbelievable.
320 in the live chat right now. Skull Mike sitting in. Seat 6. Back to the 2-card variety until the next orbit.
That's right. He looks like he told the table he had 7s full. Skull Mike, not a believer, based on the audio.
$80. It's the raise from Lucas. Skull Mike comes along, as does Big Meech. Everybody with a king. 8, 9, 6. Straight draw for Skull Mike.
And the king of spades. Pretty good flop for Skull Mike as he now becomes the favorite here, obviously. Gutter and the king of spades. And he's going to lead here for 80, looks like.
Big Meech gets out of the way.
Check those spades. Double check them.
God, man, he is a doppelganger from Eric, the old dealer who
Yes,
used
he
to work
is.
here. My
He
goodness.
definitely is. Every time I've seen him, I've said the same thing.
Skull Mike will take it down. Open this door a little. The air is getting. Cumulative winnings. Cash Money up 2K. Lucas 1900. Drake up 490. And Milkman up 451. Everyone else is losing. Skull Mike down 278 early. Big Meech down 1400. And Red Mosquito, who left the table already, had lost a little bit more than that.
Can't come back. Too much weak sauce. Yeah, they I mean,
I'm gonna listen to the microphones a little on this hand. See how they're doing. With some table talk. Then they all go silent when we do that.
Murphy's Law here, but it looks like we have a hand brewing, so it might get some action here.
265 is the raise with ace-jack offsuit. Over to Big Meech, wearing his new logoed stuff. Rolled jacks. Good little logo there. Big Meech, one of the ooh, big raise. That purple chip is a $500 chip, folks. $850 is now the bet with ace-queen offsuit. All in Bastion with pocket 2s will fold. Over to the original better, Lucas, 585 to call.
A lot of hands that ace-jack is dominated against when you face a 3-bet here.
thinking it through here. It'd be a great fold here if he could make it. But he's going to come along and says, my hand's too good, I think. Ace-Jack versus Ace-Queen. You can see the percentages. 67% to win this hand is the milkman. We'll see if a jack can come or straight cards. Ace, king, queen. Both players hit an ace, but 2 pair for milkman. Straight draw.
That's an interesting flop here. Lucas checking it over. He's got that gut shot.
Ooh.
Milkman goes all
in.
Not great news for Lucas. The graphic said he had about 1.6. Looking at his stack, he's got a little more than that. It's closer to 2,000. It's going to be awful hard for Lucas to call this with just one pair. Facing a 3-bet pre-flop, the range of the hands goes down quite significantly, and this board smashes that range. I think you like a fold here. Obviously, I can see the cards, but Milkman does not look like he's messing around, just looking at him. Very confident. Adam Rude in the chat.
Hey, Rude.
Good to see you, man.
Today, Junior.
Does he make this call, folks? 1 if he calls, 2 if he folds. 1 if he calls, 2 if he folds. Let us know what you think. I think he's going to fold here. So I'm going to put in the 2.
He also does have that back door. Oh, he calls.
Oh, I was wrong.
He calls.
I just got base queen.
So 7 outs. Some will be a chop. A 10 for the win.
Club on the turn would be great.
A 10 for the win. Oh my goodness. Milkman
That's my exit. I enjoyed it though.
gets it all in with the best of it. Oh my goodness. And Lucas, a 10 from space on the turn. Oh my goodness. And we wave goodbye to the milkman. He will be back. Oh,
The 10 from space. My goodness. Lucas very fortunate there. Wasn't drawing dead by any stretch. Still had a lot of outs, had a lot of back doors.
it really
But
was.
the front door came right in.
It was 10 outs, but 3 of them were chop. Only 4 of them, the four tens that remained, were outs for the win. The king would have given him a chop. Unbelievable. Oh,
And the rich just get richer as Lucas stacks those chips. Continues to have a great night tonight. Milkman got it in good. That's really all you can ask for.
Alex, you want to go in there with him for a little bit or no? You want to hang out with Rick or no?
Let me make sure Nick is okay with that.
wow.
Looks like Alan Bastion is calling with the Queen Deuce to Israeli Ron from the cutoff there. And Skull Mike says, I didn't come sit down here to fold.
P. Willie. My name is Lucas. I live on the 2nd floor. Channeling Tracy Chapman. I love that. I used to love that song. But it was Luca. Very nice. Jimmy Ape, I can guarantee you the man in seat 9 is not an old man coffee. He is a definite player and will get it in.
Alan Bastion calling with the queen deuce here. So Skull Mike getting a chance to win some money.
Opening a straight draw for All in Bastion now. An ace or a 6 gets him there. Or a queen. Skull Mike lost a lot of money to King Kai 2 weeks ago when King Kai hit his wheel against a set of queens for Skull. King Kai floated with 5 high on the flop on a large bet from Skull Mike and got there, runner, wheel-a-rama. Ouch. 7 of diamonds.
This will be a great card even though Alan Bastion did not hit it. Definitely a great card for him to represent. Skull Mike can basically have no 6s at this point.
Yep.
This is going to be an interesting spot. All in Bastion bets here. My guess is he'll take it down.
Did I make a mistake? I thought that was, my name is Luca? Who sings My Name is Luca? Susan Vega. Okay. Not Tracy. Tracy Chapman was Fast Car.
Skull Mike in the tank here. Alan Bastion's bet a good one. Don't know if he can call this, but it looks like he's thinking about it. Looks like he's going for a raise here. Skull Mike raising it up. Says, I don't believe you have a 6. I'm not really sure what story Skull Mike is telling. Skull Mike always a proponent of continuing to tell the story. I'm not sure what story he's telling here, but correctly sniffs out that Alan Bastion does not have a 6.
And just got word I made a mistake about the Thanksgiving tournament. It's a $500 buy-in. I said $600 buy-in, so my mistake. Getting that straight from
the top.
Straight from the top. So $500 buy-in. My mistake. Thought it was 6. No biggie. No one's hurt.
That's just more bullets you can fire.
Exactly.
Definitely my motto here when I play. All in Bastion is thinking this hard. I'm not sure what he's contemplating at this point. Definitely not a call.
Good night, Wes. Always good to see you in the chat.
And Skull Mike takes it down. Great raise by Skull Mike there. Great read. Profitville for Skull Mike.
Yeah, no worries, Nikia. We all thought it was 600, but getting word from the top, even above Poobah, that it's 500.
It's hard to get above Poobah.
It is hard to get above Poobah.
Poobah, one of the greats. One of the many reasons why the lodge is one of the best places.
Absolutely. No, it's on to the next hand. We've got probably another 10 minutes or so. Then we're going to call it a night. And we will be back on Sunday. Remember, folks, Sunday matinee, 2 p.m. for the Sunday stream, a special Sunday stream. We won't have a Saturday stream. Then we'll be back Monday, Wednesday, and the following Saturday is the 2550 game. The 30th, the night before Halloween. We'll
Crazy
have
stuff sure to go down that night, that's for sure.
Yeah. They used to have up in certain parts of the country, it was called Mischief Night. In the Philadelphia and the Pennsylvania area and Philadelphia area, they would have the night before Halloween is when a lot of teenagers would do things to the neighborhood, cause mischief. Not good. 10-7-4. Couple spades on the flop. Only one player with a spade. That's cash money.
Big Meech.
Gotta
Catching
put
it
it
good.
all in.
Again, that graphic says 1.1. It's closer to 350
Yeah.
and should take it down.
Poobah says thanks, Alex. Appreciate it, bud. To you.
My man. Poobah and Nakia, great additions to the law. They've been here now almost 2 years.
Yeah.
Getting up there.
Mike Permalo says, can you move it to 10 a.m. so I can slip an earbud in and listen to it during church? Maybe that's the post of the night tonight. Listening to Slick Rick and Skull Mike at church in the earbud.
My guess is you probably don't want to listen to the joke of the night
No.
while you're in church.
No, and you don't want to have the the sermon say, Seti Magetti. So here we go, 5 ways to a flop. 150 in the skillet. Ace, king, 6. Pair of kings and a pair of aces for cash. Pair of kings for Tyler. Pair of 6s for Drake. Tyler with his K9 Wolf is going to make a bet, 65. Yep, October 26th will be 2 years. That's hard to believe. I remember October 28th. I remember when Poobah arrived with hopes and dreams of creating the best poker room on the planet. 4 of spades, cash money. He's going to win this as long as he stays in the pot. He's going to show his ace. Must show 2. There you go.
There you go. We might have to do a little something for Poobah there. Not sure if we can do a little appreciation of the Grand Poobah. Thank him for all of his hard hours of work. Maybe I'll buy him a Stancia Steakhouse. The best
Wow.
Brazilian steakhouse around, if only so I can go with him.
Oh, I love that place. Just always wind up in a meat coma. It's always that last round where they come over and you say, I'm not hungry at all, but it is beautiful looking steak there, and why don't you put me a plate?
You know, Rick, I went there one day with Damon, our competitive eater.
Hot dog eating wonder, the tatted one.
And he brought a weighted plate so we could measure how much food we ate.
Oh my God. And
Rick, how many ounces do you think I would eat personally?
I'm
a big boy. For those of you who don't know, I was proud of myself for 56 ounces.
Oh my goodness! And Damon, 10-9 deuce.
Damon, in the chat, real quick. If I said over/under was 108 ounces, would you say that Damon ate over or under?
Wow.
108 ounces.
108 ounces. Now,
if you're thinking to yourself he hit the under, you are incorrect. He had 116 ounces.
Oh my God.
And could not weigh the 3 full salads that he ate in addition to that.
He ate salad at that place?
He had to because they couldn't bring out the steak fast enough. And then he when we were done, he was just sitting there and eating, and I was just watching him, and he felt badly. So he was done, but then he ate a pizza that night.
No. So he ate 118 ounces and divided by 16. That he ate 7.4 pounds of meat.
And that is meat, not including the salads, which were big salads. It was quite an impressive feat. I was sitting there, and I gave it my best shot, Rick. I truly did.
Oh, my goodness.
And I could not even compete. It made me feel inferior.
There you see the cumulative winnings. I think we're down to our last couple of hands here. Wow, that's a lot of that's impressive. And because Damon's, he's not the biggest guy in the world. It's always the small guys who can eat the most.
Damon keeps in very good shape, works out all the time, crushes it.
Skull looking down at ace-7 suited. That's 7 pounds of meat. That's can't be good for the innards.
Well, that's why he ate the salads, to make sure that they flow right out. And Skull Mike here looks like he put on the raise to 75. With the ace-7 offsuit.
Big Meech calls on the button with 4-5 offsuit.
DJS, they had this like cheese bread thing, and he ate quite a few of those as Skull Mike flops it here.
Top 2 for Skull. Pair of 5s. There's the 9 of spades. Big Meech looking for the last remaining 5. Skull Mike is going to lock this up with a boat. Boat City for Skull. Thinking, how much can I get from Big Meech? And it goes check, check. Big Meech.
I don't know if I like that check from Mike, but he's playing friendly, knowing that he probably Beach didn't have too much there.
Rocket Box Poker, how are you doing? Course Rick, hello Slick Rick, it's me, your evil twin. Hello, Course. GME 8, we'll take a look at that. We're going to do another PLO bomb pot coming down to the end of the stream.
Fireworks happen on these PLO bomb pots. We'll see what happens on this one.
367 in the live chat. Let's see where we wound up tonight with the overall likes tonight. 262. The overtime number was set at 400. And didn't make it. Can't make it every show, but we appreciate those who gave us a like tonight and maybe subscribe.
Queen 4-3 here with 2 hearts.
Still waiting for cards to be read. There's our first one in, all in Bastion.
Skull Mike declaring coming in hot. Skull Mike able to actually figure out the reader this time. Good job to Skull. Interesting, no one here with a flush draw. Drake is open-ended. And we have an all-in from the 2-seat. Not sure what he had. And a raise on top of that from Lucas. Lucas makes it looks like 775.
The original bet.
Maybe 975 now.
Purple chip, the plum is 500, folks. Black chips are 100. Green are 25. Red are $5, and the blue chips are $1.
I remember Lucas having a queen. I don't remember him having too much else. I could be mistaken. I'm not sure if he's trying to isolate against the small stack here. But he does make it 975. It looks like he got a fold from the 9 seat.
Still on one of their cards. Wondering what's up with the card readers. PLO is tough. That's why we don't do a lot of PLO, because a lot of it could be the users just, the players just not being able to scan all the cards together. We see Tyler's cards. 874 deuce. Another queen. So a boat for Lucas. My name is Luca.
Lucas shipping another pot. Tyler only had about 250. No, the graphic says 837. Had about 250 there, but Lucas adds to his significant stack, building it higher and higher. We might need to call the zoning commission up in here, see if we can get special zoning permits for his stack.
Or just a color up. There's the V-pip. I think we're coming down to the end of it. Yes, we are. So, Alex, thank you for sitting in for the last 30 minutes. And, folks, remember, we'll be back on Sunday at 2 p.m. for a special stream, 2 to 5 p.m. Sunday. And for the Wizard of Lodge, for Skull Mike, my name is Slick Rick. We will see you Sunday on Poker Night at the Lodge.
Probably gonna play for like another 45 minutes. And I gotta take off. You don't need to scan your cards anymore.
It's over. Yeah, 30.